Hey everyone, Ben, and starting a new group. Let me tell you about it. So, we're plumbing to support and raise our families in the American way as dictated by God and the Constitution. If you support American freedom, the Second Amendment, Mike Rowe, PragerU, law enforcement, the U.S. military, and raising your kids with Christian morals and values, this is essentially the group that I'm trying to create. I'm going to actually give it probably about 2 months before Facebook shuts it down for some kind of comment or whatever. Now, in a lot of Facebook groups, one of the biggest rules is you can't talk politics. And the thing about it is that as I've gotten older, I've learned that there's a lot of socially accepted things that we do within the plumbing trade that involve politics. Unions are an example. Okay, I'll tell you this right now. I consider unions to be communist. I don't think that unions are good, and Karl Marx is one of the people who started them. Okay, so that being said, that's going to definitely raise some eyebrows and cause some people to really dislike what I'm trying to do here. And that's fine. You guys can do your thing. I'm trying to do something else. What I'm trying to do is create a group of like-minded individuals where, let's say that you had a union shop, let's say that you had a shop, you're a business owner, and or you're an employee and you want to ask a question about a union. You can't do it because guess what happens? Everyone says, the things spiral out of control. Well, here, people can tell you their voices and their opinions of unions because they're all coming from one place. So in other words, the group is not going to self-destruct simply because people's feelings got hurt because everyone is like-minded. Okay? I think that's actually fairly important. If everyone is going to go in one direction, they need to be fairly like-minded. It's not going to be just for business owners, but however, you do have to be a plumber. If you're still listening, here's the rules to the group. Number one, you have to act like you're being watched. I'm telling you this right now, Facebook is definitely going to watch it. I know that there's going to be some Trump memes or something like this, and I'm not all about moderation. Truthfully, I'm not. But what will end up happening is someone will do something like the stupid Buffalo guy with the horns, and everyone is going to be labeled in that group the same way. So you got to act like you're being watched. Second one, golden rule. Treat like you want to be treated. If you're a dick to everybody else, I'll be a dick to you and see you later. American, proud of it. Okay, I am a very proud American. Both of my parents are immigrants, and my mom, especially 70 years old, still takes English lessons. And she raised me saying, like, you are American, you're going to act like American. Okay, so if you support, if you defend hate groups, BLM, hate group, communism, socialism, defunding the police, 1619, critical race theory, unions, any of those things, okay, that's grounds I will kick you out immediately. I'm not saying you can't discuss it, but what I am telling you is if you support it, this is not the group for you. I do not want to hear how unions are great, okay, because I know they're not. If you got a question about it, let's talk. But don't tell me unions are great and everyone needs to be in a union. And don't tell me that critical race theory is important when hiring employees. Second one, or third one, fourth one, whatever. No porn. Okay, sometimes some of us will be looking at a group or something like that, and we're scrolling down with our kids. I'm not trying to be someone's moral compass. Obviously, trust me, I'm not someone's moral compass. At the same time, don't make things awkward. Just don't put porn on there. If we want to see it, we know we're grown adults. We know where to get it. Don't want to hear any shit talking about other groups. Don't want to hear any shit talking about admin. If you got kicked out of a group because you disobeyed the rules, okay, and you came into our group thinking that we're going to be your listening place or whatever, no. That place has its set of rules. Follow those rules or just quietly exit out. We're the same way. I'm telling you, don't talk unions. I don't want to hear it. All right? So I'm probably going to end up kicking you out as well. Plumbers. No handyman. You got to prove to me that you're doing plumbing, whether you're working for a plumber, okay, a licensed plumber, or you are actually becoming a plumber. There's something. I don't want handyman coming in there. I sure as hell don't want homeowners coming in there, okay, trying to take our secrets. Business owners, the staff, more than welcome. So if you work at a plumbing company and you're the receptionist and you want to learn how it's whatever, come on in, okay? You're in the plumbing trade. Manufacturers, by special request. There's a couple manufacturers that sometimes get a little bit gung-ho, okay? And you got to have the right kind of temperament so then that way you don't stifle everyone else. I don't have any hard feelings towards anyone. There's one guy, KC, he ain't coming in the group. I'll tell you, tell you that guy got right now. But for the most part, I don't hold any grudges on anyone. And yeah, so I don't care. Here's the next one. No one cares about won't pass en masse. If someone posts pictures of their work, don't say, well, this is illegal and this is illegal and this is illegal. And they're in California and you're in Massachusetts. I don't care how you guys do plumbing in Massachusetts. I just don't. Now, if I wanted to know, or if the original poster wanted to know, they would ask. All right, here's the next one. Side work is theft. If you guys look at Cesar Chavez and you go back on the history of Cesar Chavez and why Cesar Chavez used to beat up illegals, and it was because he knew that those illegal aliens, they were ruining the trade for all of everyone else. They were lowering wages. They were doing all of that stuff. Okay? Side work is the same thing. If you're a plumber and you do side work, you're stealing. Okay? I don't care how you look at it. So don't come into the group thinking like, hey, here's my side work, here's my after hours job or whatever like that, or how much should I charge for this? No, sorry, guy. Side work is theft. Like I said, this group is not for everybody. Here's the next one. If you haven't figured this one out already, kind of nuts. Okay, I go off, I'm emotional, I wear my feelings on my sleeve, I get wrapped up into things. I'm going to end up pissing you off, I'm going to make snap judgments, okay, and there's going to come a day where, like I said, I give this 2 months. Facebook is going to delete this group, or I'm going to end up deleting it. But until the day comes, it's going to be one hell of a ride. Might learn something, might meet some new friends on the way. Like I said, if you want to give it a shot, come on in, okay? It's not for everybody. Plumbers Roundtable or PRT, and look it up on Facebook. If you do put in your invite or your request to come on in, make sure that you are looking at the group rules, and there's a pop quiz at the beginning. So you got to do that to get on in. Anyway, hey, I'm out. Have a good one. Plumbers for the win.